Did you know that governments have no control over you if you believe in Jesus? Let's just look at this verse really quick. This is 1 Peter chapter 2, verse 16. For you are free, yet you are God's slaves. So don't use your freedom as an excuse to do evil. Now, what is Peter talking about? The context of this passage is basically Peter telling the church that they should actually submit to authorities, that whoever's in kingship, whoever is in the officials in power in the regions, they should not disrespect, they should not cross them. And here he says, you are free. They don't own you. You're not answering to them. Actually, you are God's slaves. God owns you. God bought you with the price, the precious blood of Jesus, as he said in chapter 1. So as God's slaves, you're representing God and his goodness. So don't use your freedom from these powers as an excuse to disregard them and as an excuse to disrespect them and use your freedom to basically misrepresent God. As we see earlier in verse 9, Peter says, you are not like that, for you are a chosen people, you are royal priests, a holy nation, God's very own possession. As a result, you can show others the goodness of God, for he called you out of the darkness into his wonderful light. So no, God called us out of darkness into his wonderful light. He bought us with a price, the precious blood of Jesus, and we're no longer our own, we are his, as it says in 1 Corinthians. So as his people and as his children, we represent the good God that saved us by the way we live. So yeah, we're free from all powers. As God said, there's nothing on earth that can separate us, neither height nor depth, nor angels, nor principalities, nor powers, nor things present, nor things to come, nor height nor depth, nor any other created thing. None of it will be able to separate us from the love of God, because none of it has power over us. God says, or Jesus says, fear God. Don't fear man who, they can kill your body, but then they can't throw your soul into the fire of hell. But fear God, because he's the one that has ownership over your soul. He's the one that dictates what will happen to you. And so instead, respect and fear him and obey him and follow him, this loving Father that has called us out of darkness into his marvelous light. So yeah, you are free from the powers of this earth, the spiritual and the physical powers. But that does not give us an excuse to slack off and not be good to these people and to these powers that are over us. But instead, we answer to a higher power that tells us, yes, respect these people, respect the rulers, respect the judges, respect their authorities, and bless them with the goodness of God in the way we live.